Child, Calvin is finna come to the rescue for Maurice as well. Karen, my Karen, and Zach have another conversation. And Fatima and Andi are just here for the ride. What's good, y'all? She got Sister Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Sistas video. And in this video, I am breaking down the episode 13 from season 5, Synopsis, which reads, Maurice reaches out to Calvin and is reassured that all will be well. Zach plans for a talk with Karen and Fatima when Andi shows up. All right, y'all. It's not a ton to the synopsis, but I figured let's talk about it as we are still on the mid-season hiatus, and episode 12 will premiere on January 4th, making this episode 13, I think, premiering on January 11th. First things first, Maurice is reassured by Calvin. Calvin beat the hell out of Q, as he should in episode 11, got to talk to Sabrina, and I think that after this, and he gets his bearings, he goes down to the jail to visit, or maybe Maurice calls, and he's able to talk to Maurice and just reassure him that we're going to make sure that he's okay. Calvin was able to come up with $20,000 to support Sabrina's bail. Now, I don't know if Andi took the $20,000 or what, but maybe Calvin also reveals like, yo, I got this money that I can put up to help you get out as well. Sabrina is already out. He's probably going to, give him information about that. I hate the idea of him revealing that Sabrina is already out, because Maurice is getting pitched by the prosecutor to flip on Sabrina in order to save himself and to get immunity. And if he thinks that Sabrina is out and hasn't talked to Sabrina yet, he could think that Sabrina took the deal that he was offered just in reverse. And that could maybe push him to try to go ahead and sign the deal that the prosecutor is trying to give him, which could create issues for them moving forward. But the synopsis don't say any of that. That's just where my mind kind of went. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below about that. Now, Zach plans to talk to Karen and Fatima. While the storyline was given, and I really like how they have been exploring certain things about the decoupling of Zach and Karen, and then the new love that is Zach and Fatima, and Karen struggling to move forward and grab love that's there and present for herself. Like, I love this storyline. I'm also starting to get very, 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 very weary, because I don't believe that there's anybody else growing within the situation outside of Karen. I don't think that Fatima has any growing to do from this, so that's why she's not growing. And I think that Zach is completely unaccountable and is not growing. Do I think that Karen is growing? Yes, I do. Argue with y'all's mamas, don't argue with me, because it's not something I'm going to debate with y'all's asses, okay? So I'm just like, what is it that he wants to talk about? Until this baby come out, it's like, well, not necessarily until the baby come out, because he should be asking questions and supporting her throughout the pregnancy so that she's not abandoned as a pregnant woman. But also, like, Zach, don't come over here with your bullshit, please. Aaron has tried to keep the peace and tried to make peace with you, and you want to be throwing tantrums and acting a monkey fool. You have yet to sit with yourself and your feelings and fully process. You trying to push and force Fatima into this quickie marriage with your ass when y'all need to take time to just collect yourselves and settle into the life that you have. You just fell upon a bunch of money and still have this broke person mindset. Don't know what to do with it. Like, there's still so much to do. Like, please come up with a plan and work the damn plan, and leave everybody the hell alone, Zach, because you're getting on my nerves at this point. The same way that Karen was getting on all y'all's nerves, Zach is getting on my damn nerves at this point, because all of his efforts seem very futile, seem very sporadic, and don't actually make any kind of traction. So while before I would delight at the idea of him potentially going to go talk to Karen and Fatima, I'm just like, for what? He hasn't learned or done anything that's going to tell me that he's coming with some real stuff. But I did make a little list about what he could possibly be saying. So here go. He wants to have a conversation with Karen, but wouldn't do it without Fatima there. Okay, cool. And in this conversation, he possibly wants to see what Karen will want with the child, because he's worrying about that now with Heather, who is taking him to court for child support. So I think that he could possibly be trying to roll up on Karen and basically be like, don't hit me like this girl hit me out of nowhere. Like, if you're going to try to take me to court for child support, then go ahead and tell me that now. Or what is it that you want? What is it that you think you're going to need? And it's just like, sir, I don't even need this energy to start with. And maybe I'm wrong for like assuming the worst, but like, this this is just what came to mind for me. I would love for y'all to tell me what y'all think Zach want to talk to Karen and Fatima about in the comment section, because maybe it's something positive. Maybe it's all frilly rainbows and sunshines and softness. And if so, y'all just gonna have to convince me in the comment section, because that's not what came to my mind. Okay. Now, unbeknownst to him, Karen needs to reveal the results from the ultrasound and the doctor to him. So I think that when he pulls her up to say whatever the hell he got to say, this is when she's going to be able to confirm that he's actually the father, and then tell both of them that she followed what Fatima said, went to the doctors, and this is what that was said. Bopty bopty boop. Now, I think that he's also trying to pull Karen up to talk to her, because the lawyer that he met with, that Bryce set up, said that he needs to try and make nice. So he's going to try and make nice. Now, the problem with that is Zach could genuinely play nice with Karen, because he actually does love this girl. But because he's so steeped in his ego, because he is running from accountability like the damn plague, he is going to, I think, approach this whole play nice thing being completely fake and disingenuous. And Karen's going to be able to see right through it, and it's not going to be going for it. So again, this is not going to work. You could literally play nice by actually being nice, because you actually care about this woman and her well-being. But instead, you're going to want to keep up this facade in this front. And then also you're going to perform in front of Fatima. And it's just like, sir, I can't. And yes, I do think that he's going to perform in front of Fatima, because in the back of his mind, he thinking that Fatima's trying to slow down the engagement plans and is not trying to get married quick enough. So he got to get out here and show her that she is the only one, and he ain't like Zachary. Y'all, I'm just annoyed at the ideas. Like, I can't. And then the other part about Andi interrupt. So I think that this might be happening at Karen's house or at her salon. That's the only thing I could think of. So I would love to know what y'all think that Zach wants to talk to Karen about, as well as where you think the talk is actually going to happen. Those are my thoughts for episode 13 synopsis. Again, I cannot wait to see what y'all post in the comment section so that we can have a conversation about it. And I am definitely inviting you to change my mind, honey. Give me some really good arguments, some really good points in the comment section down below, and I will read them. And until then, I will see you in my next Sistas video. Bye. Find me in the thick of it.